We're faced with a situation where there is really bad weather, so for instance there's been heavy snowfall around the place where you work or around the area that you live, then you need to take into consideration lots of things. Let's say for example that there's been heavy snowfall around the place where you work, so the actual school. We would expect the school to have a policy around inclement weather, and in that policy we would expect things to be set out precisely what staff are expected or not expected to do, the process for informing the local the children themselves and parents. But I suppose the bottom line is that a member of staff can be expected to make all reasonable attempts to get into work. And if you can prove that you've made all reasonable attempts to get into work and you simply can't because the weather is so bad, then you cannot be forced. There are all kinds of health and safety implications around members of staff trying to commute 10, 15, 20 miles in a car in absolutely atrocious weather, and it's simply not safe to do so. So we would support all of our members if they were in that situation. It's clearly also not acceptable for senior leaders or for the school to expect you to pay back that time. Say you couldn't get into work because the snowfall was so bad, and you went into school and they said, well, you were off yesterday, therefore you need to catch up. We don't agree with that at all. There should be, because you've tried, you've used all reasonable efforts to get into work, so therefore you can't be held responsible for it. So we would recommend our members resist all attempts for there to be some sort of payback, and again you should seek support from the member support advice line if you're faced with a situation where that is happening to you.